Yo, what's up everybody? How are you all doing? I just want to quickly remind you that this Saturday we're doing another Wiggle 30 tournament. In case you don't know what that is, it's the Which Hero Wins with Infinite Gold and level 30 1 versus 1 tournament. And we're gonna do another installment of that this Saturday. So if you wanna be involved, show up. It's gonna be at 1 p.m. Central European summertime. Although I usually just look up Berlin time. Like that's a little bit easier. But yeah, so just be there. It's gonna be on my stream, right? If you want to sign up, I'm gonna try to not forget to include a sign up link in the description. Although sign-ups aren't gonna be going for much longer, but today should still be good. All right, and that's pretty much it. So I hope to see you there, and we're gonna get into the game now. Have fun with it. I think the title is pretty clear. It just ended up being something that was a little bit ridiculous. Not a great idea necessarily, but kind of funny. Sometimes you get those moments. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Oh, we can get Tommy Boy. Who is excited for Tommy Boy? Okay, cool. Cool. Alright. What rank are we at? Are we top 50 yet? Ah, god fucking damn. But if I get a point here, we'll be top 50. Alright, we'll count that. No. Like that. Well, I mean, this guy's 49 and I am, but no, okay. We'll get ourselves top 50. We'll get there. And, oh, get clapped by the boat. Moving train that blocks the monster. Yeah, but that's not super interesting, right? Like, I get what you mean, like a little toy train. But it's just kind of like a different traffic light in a way. Don't worry, I got it. It's just that's why my brain power, I think, is a bit low today. It's because I spend all day, like, trying to come up with some, like, neat ideas for Alex. And it's just kind of a little bit tricky at times, because you need to make sure that it's, fits the specific needs. And it's not necessarily the needs of the game. If it was just the needs of the game, I could come up with some cool stuff pretty much immediately. But the problem is that it needs to fit the needs of the Kickstarter. And for that, it needs to have like really good visual clarity right away. Right? That's like the biggest concern there. And that's not necessarily the biggest concern with the game itself. Also, I have a level 26 Tinker, and I don't care if it's good. I just want to have a level 30 Tinker on round 3. That's my goal. Or round 4. Round 4, I think, is the earliest you can get it. I mean, that would be kind of funny, wouldn't it? I'm just gonna, like, really hope we roll into a Tinker. Should we re-roll into, like, the level 30? I don't know. Probably not. What does the active do? So I'm playing Omni Knight. Omni Knight levels up my guy by 12 levels. So it costs 2 gold, I can use it once per game, and it levels up whichever unit I use it on by 12 levels. And that's really good! That's like, honestly, I mean, I play Omni Knight almost every game if I can. Because I just really like him, and also he's really strong. Oh man. Does my Tinker win anyway? Let's go, Tinker, dude. Level 26 Tinker, way too much. Oh, we didn't get it. Should we roll? It's such a bad idea to roll here. I'm gonna buy this, and I'm gonna roll. I'm doing it. I don't care. I don't care. Round 4, level 30. Oh my god. It's not good. I shouldn't have done that. But it is very funny. Alright then. Praise be. I mean, it might be good because it kind of like reduces the chances of getting something else in the store. Right? So like, I'm guaranteed to get the stuff. Like, I'm not guaranteed, but I have a much higher chance of getting the stuff I actually want now. But what makes it bad is that I was gold inefficient while doing so, right? And like, being gold inefficient is something you always want to avoid. Like, you never want to be gold inefficient. That is the worst thing. Absolutely. Like, you just never ever be gold inefficient. But oh well. Good news is that we are finding the other stuff we want. We really only need an Abaddon and we're gonna be good to go. Good news, everybody. I think we're gonna be top 50 soon. I find it very funny. I get really, like, a lot of people that get very mad at my Atomic War videos that I'm giving people bad advice. And I don't really get it. Like, why are people so convinced that I don't know what I'm talking about with this? Guys, I've been playing Legends of Dota longer than you guys have probably been playing, like, Dota as a whole. I've probably played more Custom Hero Clash matches than you guys have played normal Dota games. Come on, have a little faith in me. And I don't mean this to just, like, I'm not just saying this to be a jerk, but I just find it kind of funny, you know? Like, I got some experience with this shit. Do I get Yules on the Tinker? Yules is actually, like, the best item we can find for him right now. The question is just, do we need an item for the Tinker? Probably, right? Alright, we're not going Slog, we're not going Pudge, by the way, we're gonna stick to this. I always see people asking what this does. This doesn't do anything, it just highlights things. Like, it doesn't increase your chances of finding anything. Don't worry, this is not why I got my level 30 Tinker. Oh my god, this is way too fucking funny, though. Should I get Flesh Heap on somebody? Probably not, right? Alright, we level up here, we get the Phantom Assassin. Oh, there's Rage. Oh, Rage and Yules. Very good. Very good. That's exciting. We can get ourselves Tom going on quickly. Although we're gonna need a lot of Aghanims, which might make things a bit difficult, but that's okay. D2 L2 LOD lobbies were the place to be. Yeah, dude. I played that shit back then already. Like, this is a game that is all about composing, like, strong units, right? I mean, come on, guys, that's my shit. That's always been my shit. And, like, here's the thing, right? Like, honestly speaking, I might actually sometimes give bad advice. Well, that's because I'm learning the game as well, you know? Like, I'm figuring stuff out. Alright? So, for example, like, but that's really me just mostly changing my opinion as I go through things, right? So I used to be of the opinion, for example, that like Magnus was one of the strongest frontliners, or Kunkka or whatnot. And I've actually changed my mind. I think both of them are kind of like mediocre. But that's not necessarily because they are bad. It's just that nothing compares to Abaddon, right? Like nobody can even keep up with Abaddon. So it, you know, doesn't really matter how strong those other guys are because they need to compete with Abaddon and they can't. So, you know, we're just gonna level up. Another thing that I said that, let me actually like go in and like fix up some of the like statements that I've made over the little while, right? Like we've been playing this game that I currently disagree with, right? Now I might disagree with what I'm saying right now in the future, but for example, I don't think you need to level up that aggressively. Right? I used to say you want to level up on 2, you want to level up on 4, and so on. And I actually don't think it matters anymore. Like I really just don't think it's important. And like here's why. Because this game is different from auto chess. And that may seem obvious, right? But like, there's actually, like, so the main source of power you're going to get in the early game, the main thing that's going to make you strong is hero levels, right? It's just leveling up your heroes. And items and abilities are just kind of worse. And so you want to level up your guys, and you want to have 5 guys down as quickly as possible. I'm sitting here with 4, but you know. Anyway, you want to have 5 guys down quickly. But, so you want to prioritize that. Leveling up, what that gives you more abilities and more items. And that is good, don't get me wrong. You want to level up as you go along. It's just not that much of a priority, because if you do prioritize it, you are not going to actually level up your heroes as nicely. And your heroes are just more important. Alright. What? That killed my Stinker, seriously. Oh my god. My level 30 Stinker isn't really like pulling through for us, guys. I mean, he's trying his best, but... oh well, snowball strat. It's okay, don't worry too much about it. Taking some damage early on is not that big of a deal. And we level up here, reroll once. So now we're Rage. Do we want that? So what are we looking at in terms of right-click abilities. There is... Okay, there's Lunar Glaze, Arctic Burn, Essence Shift, obviously. I don't think we actually care about another Rage. We do want the Phantom Assassin, though, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna go to level 5 right now because we need Aghanim Scepters. We're not gonna go to level 6. Another thing that I used to say a lot, and that like people still kind of like, you know, like they're surprised that I'm now going back on that a lot. So I used to say that leveling up to level 6 is never good. I disagree with that now. I think leveling up to 6 is really good. So it's still not usually good. It's only good if you have a really strong start, if you're already powerful. It's really more of a win more strategy, right? Where if you're already winning, you can level up to 6, you can level up the store to level 6 to just continue winning even harder. And that's pretty good. Although, of course, the problem with doing that is that you were already winning. You could have stayed at 5, but admittedly, if you are that, you know, if you're far ahead, then you can actually afford to level 6 and you will get better stuff that way. So, you know, like kind of, but there's definitely a lack of consistency there, right? Because it is kind of tricky. And again, it's only something that's really good if you're already winning, which is not the best qualifier for something to be good, right? Because if you're already winning, you can really do anything. Right? You can just do whatever you want and you'll probably be fine. So, you know. So waiting for a successful Enchantress build makes her the strongest tank. Well, the problem with that is that she doesn't use her heal. I have actually tried making Enchantress work. Like, quite a lot. Not on stream, though. Like, off stream a bit. And the biggest problem Enchantress has is that she just doesn't use her heal. If she was just using her goddamn heal once in a while, then this wouldn't be an issue. She would actually be crazy powerful. But she doesn't wanna. Alright, Tinker, can you do it? A laser's coming off cooldown. That should do it. No, don't do that. Okay, rocket comes off cooldown. There you go, buddy. Oh, man. Oh, look at that. Immediate Aghanims. Very good. There's Phantom Assassin. And... okay. I kind of actually want to keep this because there's a Soul Cross. There is Winter Wyvern. Take Aim is very good. Alright, Aghanims goes on the Tinker. So Tinker now goes really fucking nuts. Like honestly, Aghanims on Tinker is just really good. So I like getting that quickly. Still only have 4 heroes. Stop hating. Why are you a hater? Just, you know, chill. My 4 heroes are trying their best. I don't know why you're being so disrespectful towards them. There you go. Alright, we get these 2. And... okay, well... That's Drow Ranger, that's good, that's good. Well, you know, we'll find an Abaddon eventually. It's okay. Don't worry about it. We will get there when we get there. It's not a problem. I want to take Ogre. Because for this lineup to really work, we want Abaddon. And we could go for something else, but everything else is just gonna be, like, suboptimal, right? But yeah. Like, here's the thing. Like, level 6 is, like, barely ever necessary for winning. Right? Again, because, like, if you can't go level 6, you're probably already winning. Like, and honestly speaking, if you're going for level 6 to, like, come back into a game, that doesn't really work in my experience. I don't know, maybe I changed my mind. And maybe they change things. Maybe they buff it. Maybe they don't. Who knows? Okay. March. Stinker coming in. There's the laser. Rocket. And yeah, that's the problem there. That Abaddon is kind of fat. Well, that's kind of tanky. Corrosive Skin and Counter Helix is interesting. Ah, it's not a big deal. There's Drow. I don't really care about any of this. There you go. See, we found Abaddon. Didn't take that long. It's like perfectly fine to just take a little bit of time to make sure we find what we're looking for. Right? Because Abaddon in particular is just so freaking good that it's absolutely worth it, in my opinion, to just take the extra time needed to make sure you get exactly the guy you want. Also, this shop, Drow, Phantom, Bloodstone, and we could get Moonglaze or Abyssal Blade. We do want Bloodstone for the Tinker, of course, but I'm not sure if we want to get Moonglaze. Moonglaze are fun, but they're also a little unnecessary, honestly. Like, you don't need them. They're just kind of neat if you get them. No, Tinker, don't get stoned. Buddy! Alright. Yeah, once we have Bloodstone, Tinker is actually gonna be nice. You can see how much stronger our frontline is with Abaddon as the kind of like core for it. It just becomes so much sturdier. And that's really like the main thing. That's why I like Abaddon so much. Anyway, I guess that's that, right? It's just like, keep in mind that my opinions change. My knowledge of the game changes. And I'm never intentionally telling you something that I think is wrong, right? And I speak with confidence. I always speak with confidence. Because this seems to be something that, I don't know why I'm talking about people getting upset, but let me just finish this thought really quick, right? But something I see people say, or saw somebody say, is that they're like, look at this guy. He thinks he knows everything and he knows nothing. Speaking so arrogantly. And I'm just like, okay, I mean, yeah, you can say it's arrogancy. Sure, whatever, if that makes you happy, right? But like, the thing that you need to keep in mind is that I am trying to entertain. And if you're trying to entertain, you speak with confidence. Because if I'm gonna sit here, right, I'm gonna be like, yeah, guys, I don't know, like maybe Drow's good, I don't know. Is she good? Maybe it could be good, I don't know. Right, like, are you gonna listen to that? No! Drow is good, I'm telling you, Drow is sick. And if I'm wrong, I'll tell you next time. Okay, that's maybe not the best lesson to take away from this. Sorry. Anyway, I think you get my point though, right? And if you don't, then just ignore everything I said. Don't worry, it made sense. Alright, Stink has BKB now, so that's very good. And the Bloodstone and everything. And I mean, it is a game where I'm just like depending on Tinker again, but I feel like this one was special with that. Immediate level 30, you know? Like, how often do you get that? Although, we're definitely not getting the essence shifts and such that we're looking for, but I guess it's not really needed. Get Tombstone on Tinker. I don't like Tombstone on Tinker. I don't like it. I think Tinker is strongest as he comes. I think changing anything out with him always just results in making the hero worse. And no, so I'm not a big fan of that. I always say just keep the Tinker as is. Just keep him as is. Marksmanship procs Moonglaze, right? Yes, but only if you have Aghanims of like with the From the Splinter, right? It does work. That's why I said it's good. But you do need Aghanims, and I don't have an Aghanims yet, right? So like, why am I getting the setup? Or I'm sorry, why am I getting the payoff before the setup, right? Like, it doesn't really work. I should get the Aghanims first, and then if we find Moonglaze, then we go for it. Although I'm not sure the game is gonna last that long because our opponents are having a hard time. That's another Moonglaze, but again, we just don't actually have an Aghanims. Yeah, we're definitely running a bit low on those, but oh well. The game is just ending so quickly. It's round 18. And there's only 2 players alive, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, I'm currently rank 51, and hopefully after this one, we're gonna be top 50. Top 50, let's go. I'm never gonna hit number 1, don't even ask. I don't even wanna try. This guy doesn't do anything other than play Atomic War all day. This guy has 720 points. It's just, I don't fucking know how this guy's even playing that much. It's just, I don't even know how that works. So we're not going for number 1. Shut up, I don't want to hear about it. Alright, Tiny eats everything in. I honestly, like, I see people using Tiny and I'm just like, this seems terrible. It's just like, why would you use your summoner ability for that? I don't know. I guess it, like, messes with things a bit. Go get him, Phantom Assassin. Nice.
Look away.
There's more Abaddon. There's more Winter Wyvern. And a Moon Shard, I guess. Sure. So I actually have 3 level 30s. This guy's also still very tanky, so there's definitely a lot of time. Wait. No, this is gonna be... Where's this? This is here. It's gonna be over there, right? So it's still yeeting into the bottom left corner. I mean, if we're yeeting there... Wait, shouldn't I just, like, group everything up here? Like that? Is this bad? Is this bad? I don't know. Probably. But the March is hitting way better now. The March is hitting way better. This guy plays Atomic War Day. A guy playing Atomic War Day. Oh yeah! No, like, absolutely, I play way too much of this game. But the fact that I am the one telling you that this guy plays so fucking much that I will never be able to catch up should really tell you just how fucking much that guy is playing, right? Like, doesn't that already tell enough of the story? Okay. Yeah, So, kind of the problem we are encountering a bit is that we are just not finding great abilities, as in any, or items. All of our stuff is nearly maxed out, right? Like, they're almost all level 30, with Abaddon being the only exception. Which is actually kind of crazy. I don't think I've ever managed to get all 5 heroes to level 30, so that would be kind of cool, I guess. But also, yeah, I mean, you know, it would maybe be good to, like, find something else. Okay, so this positioning was bad. Yeah, no, we're losing this fight. It is difficult to, like, actually position around this Tiny. Maybe we need to rely on Tom. If I find Essence Shift, I might swap the Agnums over to the Phantom Assassin. Oh no, we actually have straight up everybody level 30 now. Well, this is just kind of bad. Okay. I'm gonna move the Agnums here anyway. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna place some faith in Tom, because I think the Tinker is having a really hard time. Right? The Tinker is just having a hard time doing anything. So, since the Tinker is struggling, let's try putting our faith in the Phantom Assassin instead. The Phantom Assassin is very strong. She's got Rage and Agnums, and it's level 30 and has a full item set. And the item set is not bad. I don't know where she went. We appear to have lost her. I'm just gonna assume she's doing damage somewhere. No, she's stunned right now. Well, now I feel like an idiot. I said that this wasn't good, and then... There you go. See? I'm learning stuff too. That was really difficult to play around. I really don't know what I could have done there. Admittedly, like, I really feel like our items that we got were just kind of trash. Like, very unfortunate trash. Oh well. Oh well. hey, second place isn't too bad, right? Also, that was kind of interesting. It was fun though. Little foodie tinker. Yeah, let's go. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a rating on the video. Would definitely appreciate that as always. And sorry for being like a law. I know, I don't like talking about people leaving bad, mean comments, right? Because it's not fair to the ones of you that don't do that. And please don't take this video as being about you. There was just like sometimes I read something, right? Because I do read all of the comments. And sometimes I do see something that just kind of like sticks in my head a little bit. And yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.